So in this episode, we're working on aerodynamics. We're gonna make a front splitter for this car so we can go faster, safer, and it'll match the spoiler and look cool. Alright, so this is our rough draft made out of cardboard. It's cut out to follow the bumper line so that the tires can still turn. It's just going to go on there, probably get riveted up, and then we got some front lip holders that are coming. And so we just got to cut this out of a bigger piece of cardboard. We're going to cut two halves and glue them together with some nice 3M glue and put some Scotch tape over it to make it safe, and then paint it with some Trem Clad and maybe some bed liner so you can't even tell that it's cardboard. So let's get at it. Alright, so actually for real, we're gonna make it out of steel, stainless steel. So it's gonna be a lot of cutting, so let's get at her and just see what I'm able to create. Alright, so we got one half of the splitter cut out. So we're just gonna lay this down, use the same edge, just reversed. And that'll still give us a square piece over here. And we're just gonna mark that out, cut that out, and then we'll make sure everything's square when we weld the two halves together. Alright, the two halves are cut, so now we're gonna weld them together, and then we can move on to the next step. The middle's smoothed out, the sides are notched for the tires, so we're gonna give it a quick test fit and see how it lines up.
Years later.
Hi guys, it's been forever. This smart car has been sitting here, so we're going to do a cold start on it and then drive it into the barn and finish off whatever we were doing. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was something with the front lip and wheel spacers. So let's see if it starts. Okay, so we can't really tell where we want the sides to be because we're going to put wheel spacers on here. So I think we need to do that first, and then we'll know kind of what we're doing with this. So let's do it. So we have these really expensive adapters that we're going to now use as 1/2-inch spacers. They're hub centric, so it shouldn't be sketchy. And we bought some longer bolts. They're genuine steel from China. So yeah, we're gonna put them on. So we ended up with this adapter because I wanted to run a 5x112 wheel on there, but then we got these nice smart car wheels from Matt Charrington. So then we decided we're gonna put these behind the wheel and just use this 1/2-inch as a spacer, and then this wheel will go on this hub centric ring, no problem. So let's do it. As you can see, it's out a little bit past the fender now. It's stanced, as they call it. And yeah, I kind of like the look. It's out a little bit farther. It makes the car a little bit wider, so we have way better handling when we're going around corners. So now we're gonna do the back ones. So we just made this mock-up here. It's gonna go on the edge of the splitter, and it'll basically, really it looks better than if we were just going like this. And it blocks more tire, and it might actually work as cooling for the brakes. So we'll just transfer this to steel, which pretty straightforward, and weld it on. I'll bend it and then cut it and weld it on. So we entered this precise shape into our computer, and we're gonna bring it over to our plasma cutter table and cut it out. Now that we've got our piece of steel cut out, we're gonna go to our pneumatic sheet metal bender, and we're just gonna bend it along this scored line that we cut into it. so we got the wings on this front splitter all mocked up or bolted up. So we're gonna dry fit it on the car and see where we gotta put these cool little holders. All right, so we're just cleaning this because it's been sitting around for like months. And when you see it next time, it'll be all nice painted and on the car. It's Friday, fool. You need this tool. Or this tool. So we're drilling. We already drilled the splitter out with a 1/4 inch drill bit. Now we're drilling out the bottom of this plastic to secure the splitter onto here, and then we'll have to secure these holders. Beautiful. There, I just need to get some more bolts. So all the bolts that we put on are snugged up now, kind of how they would be final. And then Josh just got the nuts started on these two, whatever they're called, supporting rods. Why is this one loose? I don't know. We forgot to tighten it up, but we should take this one off and tighten it and put it back, because I don't want to take that out. I'm struggling. So it's all on there pretty strong. We haven't secured the sides yet because we've decided we want to just kind of sturdy this up. So the current idea is to just take off the 2 bolts here, just a piece of flat bar about 1 inch wide, straight to the frame of the car, just to hold it sturdy so it doesn't move back and forth while we're driving, because it is going to build up some weight as we're driving, and we don't want all that stress to be directly on the plastic. So we're just going to help it out a little bit. So that's pretty crazy strong now. And yeah, that's how to make a splitter for your car. 2 days. Well, 3 maybe. Off and on. For about 3 hours at a time. So it's a 9-hour job with 2 people. Sounds like a long time, actually. That puts it in perspective of like everything you can ever build. So we may not have hit 15 seconds in the 1/4 mile, but at least now we have street cred.